What can we say, Y254 family? Asante sana for keeping it tuned every morning from 7 a.m. all the way till 10 a.m. Welcome to another edition of Hello Day. My name is Shiko Kaitani, taking over from our fantastic crew that kicked off with you at 7 a.m. I do have to begin by saying thank you so much to our guest DJ who's actually on the decks. He goes by the name of DJ Kigasi on the decks, giving us the best of Kenyan music. We saw some Jua Kali, some old school Caliph tracks. I also happened to catch some DNA with Banjuka, and we sure hope that you are Banjukaing today. Remember that SMS number is 22162. Also a big thank you to presenter Ali Wawai Mashariki for gracing us on our coastal edition this morning, Ram Aguko as well as Hilda Wadidi. But speaking about that Swahili edition, if you don't know, well now you know. Kalami Val is actually down at the coast. She's been talking to Roger Moore, telling us about that, meet with the people tour, meeting with the fans of Y254, and also just catching up with some raw talent over at the coast. And want to say thank you so much. If you are in Mombasa, why don't you text us on 22162 just to say hi, tell us where you're watching from, and if we can, we'll be sure to actually link you up with the Y254 crew, and that of course includes Kalami Val. So my director is going to let me know if we will be catching up with Kalami Val, but for now, how about we get into our last section of the day, and that is of course a fantastic interview that's all about the arts. That's what we do on Friday. We talk to the talent, we talk about what have you, creative individuals in our society who are definitely making it happen. And this time around, I'm very, very happy to actually introduce to you Chris Masika, who has a track out that is the ultimate love song, if you ask me, known as Royco, because he says that women, get this, are the spice to life. Hey, what? Please welcome Chris Masika at Y254 this morning. Karibu, karibu, karibu.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so I hear you had a banging intro that you were supposed to be doing for me.
Yeah. Y254.
Yes.
Niko na Shiko Kaitani.
Oh!
Y254.
Uh-huh.
What's up, the crew?
Well done, well done. What a fantastic intro. Karibu sana, Chris. So we have met through Halisi the band, officially.
Yeah.
Any relation to Masi Masika?
Yeah, she's actually my big sister.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Masi Masika is your big sister?
Yeah.
So it runs to the family?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your background, how you guys have all been, raised in music.
Actually, I was not even a music guy. I was into football until I got to, I think, fourth form. I really got into this outbreak. Then I started learning the guitar. I went crazy, going crazy with the guitar. Then I think from there is when I really developed. Then guys were like, hey, you guys sound amazing.
Yeah.
So I joined Sauti Academy.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually playing for somebody.
Yeah.
And she didn't make it to the academy. I made it to the academy.
Oh.
Very funny thing. And then from there, my music journey started out. I linked up with guys. We started a band called The Band.
Yeah.
Then life got really real. I really need to make money.
Yeah.
So I kind of pulled off kidogo from the band but I did music. I was a music director for a couple of artists, a couple of churches. I did gigs, live gigs. I was a session musician, so I've been there until when I went crazy.
Yeah.
I really have to get my content out.
Okay, when I'm thinking about being a younger brother to Masi Masika, is there so much pressure that comes, on your end, because do you have to live up to such expectations? Because your sister is huge in Kenya, not even in Kenya, East Africa.
Actually, it is really crazy because as an artist, I really hate when guys go, who anaitwa huyu? And then who anaitwa brother Masi Masika? As in I have a name, it's really crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't personally see it like it's something big, but guys make it really a big deal, hey, Masi Masika.
And do they try to do this comparison, there's Chris's music, then there's Masi's music? Do they make you feel like that? Like you have to try and keep up?
Totally. And I get a lot of favors because of also Masi,
Hey.
But But I really love people to love me for my music.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't really put it out there. I mean, brother Masika. Later on, I think guys may know.
Yeah. Okay. And even as she's a gospel artist, what about that? Like, is there also that pressure of why are you doing your own thing? Because you've just released a love song. And Masi is a gospel artist. Are you saved? Do you get pressure to actually convert into, being a gospel artist?
Actually, my family is like really saved, Jesu kabisa.
For prayers for 1 hour.
My dad is a bishop, my mom is a reverend, my firstborn sister is like a pastor.
Oh my God.
Masi is a gospel artist.
Yeah.
So apparently it's crazy. Like, but for me, I take music as an art. Music ni kama mkate. Wendangi unasema super loaf haijaokoka. Festive iko sawa. For me, that is my perception to music. But I'm a Christian. I love the Lord and everything. And my faith is in Jesus. Yeah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Rababashanta
Kaya Masika. That's my perception. It's actually a big. Even like Mercy was really uncomfortable with the song. She was like, ungetoa hapo weke Yesu mahali hapo. So but that would make me another fake musician.
So there's no friction in the family. Everyone has accepted you as you are.
Yeah, watu wananijua mimi ni kichwa ngumu, so they're like
acha tu afanye kile anataka.
Anajua kufuata passion yake.
Okay.
So that's what's up.
Okay, so then now that you're independent, you're on your own, how would you describe yourself as an artist?
I'm a music. I'm like all rounded. I've been an instrumentalist. I've really appreciated music. I've directed for a couple of artists. I've been a guitarist. I've been a bassist. I've been a singer in church. So I've really been everywhere. I've done Lingala. I've done reggae. I've done Jinini. So I really get my influences from everywhere, and I could define myself as a Afro soul artist. Afro neo soul.
Afro neo soul. So you're going along the lines of Deja, Kina Sauti Soul, Hat the Band, Halisi, obviously.
Yeah, but I had to spice it up kidogo. And you na karoiko kidogo,
All right, remember that SOS number is 22162. If you do have any comments or any questions for Chris Masika, who's in studio, I know he hates it when people say this, like ni browa Masi Masika. And of course, we are still taking in your feedback concerning the show today. So I'll also ask my director to let me know if there are any text messages that have come through. But that being said, okay, your single known as Roiko is out, okay? Pretty creative. That when we hear Roiko, of course, what does everybody think of? Okay, how did you come up with that track?
I really loved that bubbly feeling, happy feeling that could vibe about love. And then I usually, as in mtu there's good and like really soulful. It's kind of spiced up. So like for me, life is really boring without like the ladies. We appreciate you ladies and stuff.
Thank you.
For me, as in Roiko, as in you see like chakula kama imechemshwa inaga utamu. Lakini kama imekuwa Roiko, is that? So that's like my feeling towards the ladies.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Specifically one lady. Yeah.
Specifically one lady. I was gonna be like, okay, so married. Hello. Okay, so I want to hear a bit about Roiko. Yeah. And then we'll come back and talk a little bit about it because now you're here with your guitar. Of course, you have to do something.
Okay.
Let's hear Roiko.
Okay. There you go. Sukari kashata, penzi wewe ni wangu. Naona bashasha, ukinisongea baby. Maana na mwangaza waipa maisha yangu sheri. Uliniahidi penzi, si jana, si juzi, si leo, si kesho. Wangu kidosho, langu penzi hadi mwisho. Wewe ni Roiko ya maisha yangu. Tena ndani unaniongeza utamu. Unanikaranga baby. Unanikaranga baby. Wewe ni Roiko ya maisha yangu. Tena ndani unaniongeza utamu. Unanikaranga baby. Unanikaranga baby.
no pun intended, Mrs. Masika, but let me not lie to you, this track is actually melting my heart. I hope she's not going to take that personally. But oh my God, what a fantastic song. I actually like it. So this Dania that you talk about, this Roiko that you talk about, do you really perceive women that way? Is that what you truly... okay, fine, I know there's the one, but then generally when you think about women,
no, like that. It's just like flavor. It's just like my way of like defining seasoning. It's like it has a deeper meaning.
And the reason I'm really interested in bringing that up is because, you know, there are a lot of young women who, or even just women generally, who don't feel secure in themselves, who don't appreciate themselves. You heard what the other artist was actually talking about on Prince, African Prince, talking about how, you know, women sometimes can just be more focused on money as opposed to, you know, caring for themselves. What do you have to say about that?
Ladies are ladies. I think they may tend to be material, but I think deep inside they're the most they have the softest hearts, and they're really warm when you really get to know them. There's an outward vibe that they give you. I think also our new generation is really grown to be very material. So but there's some really good ladies there. Tusichana tuzuri twa kanisa. So as in not like every lady is bad, but kuna wenye wabaya na kuna wenye wazuri.
Okay. And so what would you say to the young ladies out there, just as a word of encouragement?
I feel really smart. So ladies, just be kind to the men, as in... but continue. We appreciate you, as in this world is cool, and me hata singekuwa kasijua ni ladies. So you're the core thing in this world. So I really appreciate ladies, and act like you are.
Act like you are.
Act like queens.
Act like the Dania that you are. The Roiko that you are. Okay, so my director tells me we don't have too much time. Tell me about what's coming up for Chris Masika. What are we supposed to be expecting from you? Would you consider yourself rising fast or an upcoming artist? I know a lot of artists get offended when they're called upcoming, but what would you say?
I want to be in the music industry like a lot. Probably in the live scene, in the commercial scene. In like, I just want to be everywhere musically. Sina haraka. I'm in no rush. You can call me an upcoming artist. I can't mind. So I hope to grow. As in, you see, music life is just like a ladder. You really have to get a step by step. But if I blow up very quickly, hey, here's mine, Pia.
Oh, it's mine. Okay, fine. We're gonna wish you all the best. And by the way, before we got on set, Chris was actually telling me how he's he's a music lover. He loves all sorts of genres of music. And I asked him what one of his favorite tracks to perform is, and you'll never believe which it is. So
let me just sing it.
Okay, sing it.
Turn your lights down low. And your window curtain.
Hey.
Or let your moon come shining into our lives again. Saying, ooh, it's been a long time.
Long time.
Girl, message for you, girl. But it seems I was never on time. Still I got to get to you, girl. Let's go. On time. I want to give you some love. I want to give you some love.
Hey, oh my God, it doesn't get better than that. Lauryn Hill, Turn Your Lights Down Low, the acoustic version, cover version by Chris Masika himself. Well, we want to say a big thank you for coming through today. Okay.